Ladies and gentlemen, my attention has been drawn about the plausible threat that have already been made and directed towards positive reactors. Again, I've seen two videos, both in Nyabuhanzi, where some guys, one of a negative reactor, has issued threat against two positive reactors, one Sejo and Minhawi. So today, I just want to talk about the reasons why people give threat. And I don't want to be general, I just want to be specific to those two videos and whoever gave such kind of threat. So on this video today, I just want to address Max 1 from Kenya that do not apply the ancient technique of threatening people because those techniques can only make sense in animal kingdom. Are you there? We are not in the animal kingdom. We are in the kingdom that people only use science. We don't use animalistic kind of action to deal with issues. Why can't you just come physically, meet these people, tell them the reason why you are acting the same way? So it's like you are wielding some kind of a brute, some kind of a force that you don't want people to talk about. It is wrong. Huh? So if you feel you are strong, if you feel you have a certain godfather whom you are yielding some kind of power with, and you want to terrorize people, and that's why you've resorted to issue of threatening, therefore soon it's not going to be well. It's what a kind of a man who issue threats to women. You are issuing a threat to Minhawi, and you are calling her name, you are calling her miniskirt. Surely that's a gender-based violence. You are committing two greatest crime, two greatest thing to demean women by body shaming them and again calling them some unpalatable languages. Who unto you? You are such a narcissist. Because the character you are exhibiting now, it's a character of a narcissist. Are you there? The narcissist, when they are cornered, it's when they issue threats. Why do you want to prevent people from speaking the truth? The positive reactors are here to invalidate the false you've been spewing. The positive reactors are here to point out the truth. Why don't you want the truth to come out? Because you know what you're doing. The plausible denial. Are you there? So these are the reasons why people like Max 1, who are narcissists, who is a surrogate of Modesta lifestyle, who is a surrogate of AM Caron, who is a surrogate of Black Beauty TV. You are being used. What kind of a man? Have some power. You have been used by some women over there and you're so very busy. And you're claiming that you want to run for a political office. How? Be a man who have got some sense. Be a man who has a control of his life. You can't be walking around spewing insult and threatening people just because you are told the truth. Are you there? So ladies and gentlemen, these are the reasons why Max 1 is behaving so. The reason why Max 1 is issuing threats, it's based on one, to control people. And what kind of people does Max 1 want to control? Max 1 wants to control positive reactors. Which one? You cannot. You will never control the truth. You will never control us. You will never control anybody. You will never control Minhawi. In fact, Minhawi, continue speaking. Speak. So long as we are invalidating such kind of craps they've been saying. So long as we are speaking the truth to make us free. Are you there? The truth shall come out and it shall set you free. Are we together? So no one you will control. So you want to provoke fear. And you want to invoke fear so that people should relent telling the truth. So the truth is what we are saying, and we stand for the truth. There is no relenting. We'll tell you. However much you call say your names, you can never threaten. However much you employ some people from somewhere to call Sejo at night with unknown numbers, we've known you, we've known your tactics. The only way, it's like we just want to be smart and deal with you scathingly. Because dealing with you scathingly is only by showing people the truth and invalidating such kind of craps and hubris and gibberish that over time you've been stating here in the name of negative reacting. The second thing Max 1 is trying to do is to provoke negative reactor and to get a specific response from us. Are you there? We know we are very smart. You know you want a response and you have been given a response. And that's such kind of a response we are giving you. We are giving you a response that is best suited you. Are you there? So don't just issue threats. You want us to act in a particular way. You want to manipulate on how we react, or you want to manipulate our emotions so that we scatter away. No one will scatter. If it's in Nyabohanze, all of us will come to Nyabohanze and you'll do nothing. You will do nothing. Another thing, the reason why he's giving threats, he has realized that he has got no power. So he wants to validate. He wants to validate himself by imposing his sheer and brute force to us. Simple thing. He wants to apply force. In a nutshell, what I'm saying, he just wants to apply force. He just wants to yield force so that to remind us that he's powerful. That one will never work. It is in a manner of controlling people, that makes him feel happy that, I've got power. With what I'm saying, you must do it, or you must toe the line. And if you cannot toe the line, then I have to use force to do whatever you want to do. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? That's a gender-based violence against women. Easily you could be sued. Such kind of threats warrant a filling of report with the court of law to seek justice. That's the only thing. So your fierceness, your sheer and brute that you want to come loudly and impose to us will never work. The truth, and we invalidate such kind of fear, will attack by letting you know how your behavior is rotting and unwanting. So whoever is bankrolling you to say such kind of things, think twice before you talk. Think twice. Some kind of things you spew might land you to jail. You cannot desist from it going forward. Desist. Another reason why he's doing that is realized that he's so powerless. Hence is resorting to some ancient technique that can only make sense in animal kingdom. The threats were issued those days when the kingdom of animal was so alive. Are you there? It was an old tool that was used to threaten animals so that they cannot come close. You scare them away. So whom can you scare? You'll scare none. What scares you is us, because you are just speaking the truth. We are draining the swamp. We have to drain you all of the way. So you cannot. So the best thing is like we know you're powerless, and as well we know that we also have got power over you. We also know that we have got power over you. That's why we are reacting positively. The reason why you have got power over you, it is because of the truth. You say the truth, and the truth will set you free. Are you there? So, there is only two options that as positive reactor or anybody you've threatened. This is Minhawi and Jeso, Sejo the traveler. The only thing is one is because you've decided to be so idiot and the kind of behavior you've exhibited thereon is so idiotic, so we are going to be so idiotic with you. One, so idiotic but less respect. We'll be idiotic and we won't respect you. The only thing we'll have to do, we'll take you down physically and will not stop until you come out cold. That's the only thing we'll do it to you. If you try to mess with anybody, you're threatening most of the positive reactors, then we'll come for you. We'll behave the same way you behave, take you physically down. We won't come out until you come out so cold. You said, okay, now from the highest top pedestal, I have to come down, let's reason together. We are not relenting. That's number one way to deal with you. Number two, remember, this is how to deal with people who are issuing threats. Number two, we have to be smart and we must show less respect. Are you there? We have to be smart and we must show more respect. More respect as in we respect you as a person, but we disrespect whatever kind you pursue. The personality involved, we don't disrespect. We disrespect the action. Are you there? We speak against the bad things you do. We speak against the attributes you exhibit outside there. But you, Max 1 from Kenya, we don't disrespect you. That's why I'm saying we must be smart and we show more respect. To me, we'll handle you smartly and take you through justice by filing a report, and make sure you pay with everything you have. And make sure you pay with everything you have. Should anything bad happens to Minhawi, should anything bad happens to Sejo, or any other reactors that is coming within your locality, therefore, be ready. Be ready. Even your surrogates, whom you are servicing with such kind of false information, won't be there for you. Won't be there for you. You are so insecure. What kind of attributes you are telling the public? You want to run for a political office? What kind of people will elect you? I'm wondering. Do you want to be running for a political office in Kenya? A food for thought. A food for thought. It's a food for thought. It can never be that kind of political office that you want to run for. It's better I go and I give Bosco. You know, Bosco is the name of my dog at home. I think Bosco can do better. However much he barks, he knows who to bite and whom he doesn't bite. But Max 1 is biting even the owner of the dog, is biting the dog himself. If you have a dog back at home, and a dog is in charge of the security, then instead of dog barking people, and the owner of the dog is the one biting the dog. That is Max 1. So you must respect people. You must respect people. You cannot threaten women. You cannot threaten women. You are degenerating, and the kind of trajectory that you've taken, it's seriously wrong. If you are provoking a response, now you've gotten such kind of ballistic response. And we want to be sparing you. We'll basically say how it is and how you should be behaving going forward. Are you there? How you should be behaving going forward. Are you there? It's just a fact. Even if you're feeling some kind of pain, there is how you can react. Do not issue threats. Words are alive. What if you issue threat now? Then it comes true. Even if you are not the one committing such kind of atrocity and something happens to Minhawi, something happens to Seju, what next? What next? You'll be held responsible. You'll be held accountable. Circumstantially, it points to where it started. That's the initial. Are you there? What if Sejo and Minhawi disappears? Somebody kidnapped them or abducted them incommunicado. Then they miss. They are missing. The good thing that will be do, will go to court and file for what we call the habeas corpus. So the habeas corpus, you'll have to release them, whether alive or dead. That's why you need to watch your mouth. The tongue is just a small organ in your body, but it can destroy. It can cause fire, huge fire that you can never extinguish. It has burned several places. So it's quite bad and absurd. Every now and then it's negativity. Every now and then it is negativity. Are you there? In my village and the culture where I come from, in Africa, we have a saying in our community that yad match and match. Yani dawa ya moto ni moto. Are you there? Fire begets fire. We don't want to put our reaction, which are so positive, to always degenerate to negative side. It doesn't make sense. It is not fine at all. I'm wondering. I'm equally perturbed. It should never be that again. People, let's be so serious. Let's be so serious. Let's stop issuing threats. I'm very sorry, guys, for having taken this time to speak emotionally the way I do. Usually, I'm never speaking this way. But for the first time, I feel so emotionally attacked and emotionally attached. That's why I have to let it go. The verbiage level was filled to the brim. So I just have to vomit them and let them go. Otherwise, let me not interfere with your position of enjoying the flamboyancy of your being. May God bless you until we meet again. My name is Zach.